What's going on, fam? It's your boy Rich Nice back once again. So today we're talking about horsepower. In the last video that I put up, you saw what it takes to make 720 horsepower to the rear wheel and 660 in stock form. So this video, I'm gonna tell you what it takes to make roughly 800 horsepower. So let's get started. So what we did was we had our factory computer unlocked. Then we went and had it put on E85. We put 1100 cc injectors in it. We also put a 265 pulley on here. And then we put catalyst mid pipes on it. And then we took it over to Abel and we had him look at it and do a couple of tweaks to see what it can make. And so we made almost 800 horsepower to the rear wheel. We made 772, which is close enough to 800 for me. Again, we changed out our pulleys down here, our idler pulley and all those, brand new. We also pinned the crank, which you can't see, but I'll put the playlist up and you can look for that video on how to pin your crank. I wish I would have waited to pin the crank because we could have put a lower dampener on here, or ATI, 10% over, which would give us more boost. It makes the pulley spin faster, so on and so forth. And this thing would probably make, yeah, upwards of 900 horsepower to the rear wheel. But we'll get to that in the next video. Because there's a couple more things I've done to this to make it there. So we also put in new breather right here, and from before we still had our stock air filter. We also deleted the plug that was right here, so it goes straight through, as you can see down here. Well, maybe not, but anyway, it goes straight through, so this gets all the air it can handle. So while we head upstairs, I'll go ahead and let y'all watch this intro, and we'll go to the computer and we'll calculate how much it's going to cost you to make roughly 800 horsepower to the rear wheel, and some of the modifications that you need to do that. So while I do that, y'all go ahead and watch the intro.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
All right, YouTube, we made it upstairs to the computer. So we're back at the wheel conversion. So we have, we want to know at the wheel. This is at the wheel. We made 772 at the wheel, rear wheel drive, 5-speed plus manual. When you calculate it, we made 909 at the crank, 909. So when we come back over here and we look at our mods, so this is what we done to make our mods. And to correct myself from the last video, because I made a mistake, my formula didn't catch all of it. Instead of being $1,009 For 700 horsepower, it was actually 2018. So I just wanted to correct that because somebody pointed it out, and I appreciate that person who did that. Thank you. All right, getting back to the mods for 800 horsepower. We had the 265 pulley, which was 280. We had the 1100cc injectors, which was 829. The second dyno run, if you go straight here and you don't do a dyno run, this is probably going to cost you about $400 instead of 200. Just keep that in mind. But that was 200 for my second dyno run. The idler pulley and the tensioner was 280. The mid pipes delete from Cornerstone Performance was 390. And those are just basically bolt on. You unbolt the other mid pipes with the cats in them, bolt these in, you're good to go. I brought the AFE Cold Air Intake over from last time. Now you don't have to use AFE. There's a couple other ones out there like Leg Maker and JLT, I think is what it is. But in 2015-16, this is what was out there. So we also added the race plugs. That was $200. Just keep in mind that when you replace your spark plugs, there's 16 of them, not 8. 16 spark plugs, not 8. We also had him unlock the stock computer, and we did away with the Diablo Sport computer. And then I went ahead and bought some drag radios used that cost me $600. And then he turned on the E85, which I'm not sure why Dodge doesn't do this, because the car is already equipped to run E85 with no modifications to it. You just click a button, you turn it on, and you go to the pump and put E85 in it. And your vehicle automatically adjusts depending on what type of gas you put in it, whether it's 91, 93, E85. So that is what we made, and it cost us $3,400 if you go straight to 800 horsepower with these mods right here. Now, if you did what I did and you do the 700 mod first, and then you come here, you're looking to spend about $5,500 for both of the things that I've done so far, which isn't too terrible when you look at how much a Red Eye and a Demon 170 and a regular Demon cost nowadays. Yeah, that's a pretty good investment, because even if you had a 6.4 liter, Scat Pack, and you put a supercharger on it, supercharger gonna cost you about $6,000 depending on where you get it from. So again, I double checked my math, so hopefully this formula is right. This is why you never do math in public. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the dyno. Ladies and gentlemen, they're about to load it on the dyno.
That's beautiful too.
That one made some power right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
I sent the second pull. I sent a Snapchat to my buddies. I guess it was so loud the audio cut out. Then they said like the last 4 seconds you couldn't hear anything.
Oh my god, this is great.
The guy that owns the header job when tomorrow's dyno resumes and
you can try to squeeze.
okay.
I couldn't gun it because it wasn't tuned with the smaller pulley, so.
Yeah. We'll get home in no time.
The other tune back in.
You know what I'm saying? Put it down a little.
Yeah.
Where Andre is kind of wondering if he should throw that Challenger on, if we should just do it tomorrow. He said he thinks he can squeeze it in tomorrow.
I feel confident in this confidence.
As you can see, YouTube, we had a couple of errors on the dyno where it wouldn't read the torque that we were putting down. So I do believe that that car would make 800 regularly on a good day. We were just having some issues with the dyno that day. So it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll make a couple more modifications to it. And we'll see how much horsepower we'll make in the next video. Until then, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate everybody who's sticking around. I appreciate everybody who's helping this channel grow. Greatly appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, much love. Until next time, peace.